Robert Wagner, a name that has been part of Hollywood history for decades. Famous for his acting, charm, and unforgettable roles, he has been in the spotlight for more than 60 years. But now, something new about him is making headlines, and people everywhere are talking. What is it? And why is it so big? Hey everyone, welcome back. If you have ever heard of Robert Wagner, you know he has had a long career filled with drama, success, and surprises. But the latest news about him has caught the attention of fans and media alike. Let us break it down and see what is happening. Before we get into the latest news, let us take a quick look at who Robert Wagner is. Born in 1930, Wagner became one of the most popular actors in Hollywood during the 1950s and 1960s. He starred in movies such as Heart to Heart, Austin Powers, and many more. People loved his style and his acting skills, and he built a career that lasted over half a century. His life off-screen has also been full of stories. He married two famous women, Natalie Wood, who was an iconic actress, and later Jill St. John. His personal life often made headlines just as much as his movies. That is why when news about him breaks, people pay attention. Now, let us get to the news that everyone is talking about. Recently, reports have emerged that Robert Wagner is involved in a story that has made fans curious and the media active. Details are still coming out, but the headlines alone have sparked discussion everywhere. What makes this news even more interesting is that it connects to a story from decades ago. Some fans are shocked, some are confused, and some are just trying to understand what really happened. That is why we wanted to give you the full picture. Robert Wagner has always had a life that caught the public's eye. From his movies to his marriages, every chapter has made headlines. But this news story focuses on events that fans have speculated about for years. People are asking questions, trying to connect the dots, and waiting for official statements. While we do not have every detail yet, sources close to the situation say that Wagner is cooperating and has shared his side of the story. This is important because in cases such as these, hearing from the person involved can change how the public sees the story. To understand the latest news, it is helpful to look at the timeline. Decades ago, there were events that captured media attention. Over the years, people have continued to wonder about them. Now, with new reports surfacing, the story has resurfaced in a way that is both surprising and revealing. Fans and the public have reacted in many ways. Some are shocked, some are defending Wagner, and others are just trying to make sense of everything. Social media is full of discussions, and hashtags related to his name have been trending. It is clear that people are curious, concerned, and even a little divided in their opinions. Even celebrities who have worked with Wagner in the past have commented, sharing their thoughts and memories. It seems that his friends and colleagues are also trying to provide support and context for the story, which adds another layer to the discussion. So what happens next? Well, a few things are possible. Legal authorities or family statements could provide more clarity. Wagner himself could make a public statement. And, of course, the media will continue covering every development. Fans will be watching closely to see how it unfolds. This is a story that is not finished yet. And because Wagner is such a well-known figure, every update will likely make headlines again. It is a reminder of how much influence a single person can have, not just in entertainment, but in public attention. You might wonder, why is this news about Robert Wagner such a big deal? Partly it is because he is a Hollywood legend. People have grown up watching his movies and hearing stories about his life. When someone such as him is involved in a new development, it feels like history itself is continuing to unfold right in front of us. Also, stories about celebrities often connect with our curiosity about fame, success, and life behind the scenes. Wagner's story is more than just news. It is part of a bigger story about Hollywood, mystery, and the passage of time. So there you have it. Robert Wagner, a name that has stayed in the spotlight for decades, is now part of a story that is keeping everyone talking. The details are still emerging, and only time will tell what will happen next. Fans, media, and the public are waiting to see the next chapter in this ongoing story. If you want to stay updated on the latest about Robert Wagner, keep watching, because this story is far from over. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the headlines and the new developments? We would love to hear your take. From iconic roles to personal stories, Robert Wagner has left a mark on Hollywood and in our memories. And now, as the latest news unfolds, it seems his story is still far from finished.